1-point third quarter. Shai able to shift DiVincenzo.
That's been the difference here. As Oklahoma, oh, what a spin move! And Gilgeous-Alexander.
Folks, to end the quarter, SGA slice and dice in a little whirling and twirling.
Last night, the Thunder's own Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was named the Kia NBA Most Valuable Player. At center court, Kia America's Vice President of Sales Operations, Eric Watson.
What a season it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. From MVP to leading his team to an NBA championship, SGA's rise to superstardom wasn't just about raw talent, it was a masterclass in strategic basketball. Tonight, we're dissecting the unseen skills that made him the NBA's best, exploring how he attacks help defenders, controls the game's pace, and has absolutely mastered the mid-range shot.
Beat Josh Allen. It feels like the year of Shai, it's just continuing. It's Shai's world, and we're all just living in it, Tim.
Well, and you mentioned Michael Jordan there. Look, if you're talking about the season that SGA just had, it is the best season by a guard in the NBA start to finish since Michael Jordan's prime. And I can throw in some statistical cases. There you go. Look. That's the kind of company he's in. And then you talk about winning the scoring title, the MVP, the finals MVP, leading the Thunder to a championship. Now,
that I watch with Shai is his ability. We talked about it a little bit before. The people play checkers.
Yeah.
And he plays chess so well at the end of games.
The comparisons are already being made to legends like Michael Jordan. But what makes SGA truly special? What separates him from so many other elite players is his cerebral approach to the game. It's like he's playing chess, while everyone else is playing checkers. One of the first things you notice when you watch SGA is his incredible control. He operates at his own pace, never rushed, always in command. It's a deceptive quickness, a craftiness that allows him to lull defenders into a false sense of security before exploding past them. This isn't just about speed. It's about timing, rhythm, and an almost intuitive understanding of how to manipulate defenders.
He doesn't let nobody dictate his game. He's always in control. I feel like he moves at his own pace. He's crafty.
He knows how to shift you, get you going one way for you to overjump it so he can come back the way he wants. Like, it's very under control. His change of speed is very, very good. Knows how to stop on a dime really fast, right? And stop to change directions, which is a skill you have to work on your own. It's more like no matter how aggressive you are, the way his style is, he reads your body, right? You want to, try to cut him off, he'd come back the other way. If you played off of him, he's going to get you to the point where you have to react to his movements.
He doesn't let nobody dictate his game. He's always in control. He's crafty quick. And this isn't just about getting by his initial defender. It's about how he uses these subtle changes of speed and direction to set up everything else in his arsenal, forcing the defense to react to his movements. In an NBA increasingly dominated by threes and layups, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has brought back the art of the mid-range. It's a shot many defenses are willing to concede, a contestant two, as some call it. But for SGA, it's a high-percentage weapon. He's not settling. He's exploiting a defensive philosophy.
Gilgeous-Alexander at 8 points in that first quarter. Pulls up, jump shot. That mid-range game is lethal.
We talk about cadence of a player. I mean, just multiple moves all the time. Shift. Get him leaning left.
Efficient like Jordan. He's relentless like Kobe Bryant. When it comes down to how he attacks and how efficient he is, especially from the mid-range, right? When you talk about the guy that's leading the postseason in mid-range jump shots, that's him. 6'6", long arms, could post you up however you want it. Is going to create space, turnarounds over both shoulders. He's dethroned Kevin Durant, in my opinion, right now as the best scorer in the league.
Shai is going to have the best mid-range year of ever in the NBA. Something like 60% on like 15 mid-range shots a game. This is likely MVP, if not number 2 MVP race, having an unbelievable season, and he is shooting more mid-range shots than anyone else. But then when push comes to shove, Luka, Jokic, trying to get to the rim. So it's not, I'm going to settle for mid-range shots. These are elite players taking the ball to the basket, taking threes, but the defense also is going to say, we can't let him get in there. What do you do now? So that's where these mid-range shots are never more valuable from your creators.
No, for sure. But definitely it takes a lot of discipline. Like when you go into a game and say, okay, we want to give up contested twos. Like if we give up contested twos and they make contested twos, then you tip your hat to them, and but it's just certain guys that are literally assassins at contested twos. Shai being one of them.
As Perk says, he's efficient like Jordan. He's relentless like Kobe Bryant in his mid-range attack. It's not just about hitting the shot. It's about the rhythm it creates and how it opens up the rest of the floor. When teams try to run him off the three-point line and pack the paint, he's confident enough to pull up and knock down these buckets.
By the way, the Rockets bench. We're at 25 points. Count it, and a foul.
This is where SGA truly shines as a strategic genius. He's not just beating his primary defender. He's playing 3 steps ahead, reading the entire defensive scheme, and targeting the help man. It's a level of foresight that's almost unheard of, reminiscent of LeBron James.
Boston stayed in front of him. Good nail help by Green. SGA and 1.
People don't pay attention to. If you watch Shai at the end of games, you'll see him pick matchups. But he's not just picking the matchup for who he can beat off the dribble. Shai already knows I can beat any of you guys off the dribble. 1 through 5, I'm going to get off. I'm going to get where I want to get to. But you start seeing him pick who is the help man. And I'm like, I only seen a LeBron do that. I can tell you whether Shai is going to pull up or shoot one of them floaters in between shots. I can tell you how he's going to do that based upon what matchup he drew.
Right.
But he will not put the game in your hands, and I think that is so impressive. We watch a lot of guys put the game in the ref's hands, put the game on your defensive rotation. Shai has figured it out where it's like, oh, I see what y'all are doing. Y'all trying to get the ball in my hands, but I'm shooting a 12-footer from right here. It's going to have to be a fade to stay away from your shot blocker over here.
Right.
But I'm going to get here, and to watch him be elusive to get there is insane.
It's like
subtle moves he do, and being able to shoot any shot you want with that type of, with the game, it's going to be some scary nights, man.
He loves his angles. But to me, a lot of this attributes to how you defend him. And he's a player that takes what you give him.
Score.
score he did, but he also assisted Brian.
Yeah, the big difference in this game was how much he was getting his teammates involved. Look at this. He could have gone to the hole here and maybe even gotten fouled, but he's got a better shot out there. He had 3 assists in game 1, fewest of the playoffs. This game, 8 assists, completely different mindset.
And later on, once again, he drives, draws the attention of 3 Pacers here, throws it out to Aaron Wiggins for the 3.
That's target practice.
8 assists as well in game 2 here.
He won't put the game in the ref's hands or rely solely on a defensive breakdown. Instead, he orchestrates the breakdown himself, knowing exactly what shot he'll take or pass he'll make based on who provides help. This adaptability and foresight make him almost impossible to scheme against, as he can always get to his preferred scoring position or find a teammate if the defense collapses.
Gilgeous-Alexander takes a peek. He's got Batanze on him. They clear it out. Gilgeous-Alexander got it.
Another critical component of SGA's scoring prowess is his uncanny ability to get to the free throw line. Some critics might call him a foul merchant or foul baiter, but that completely misses the point. Getting fouled is a skill, and Shai is a master of it.
Defense from the Hawks take the lead in the third quarter, Michael. How do they finish it off here in the fourth?
Oh, just continue.
Shai has uncanny ability to get to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's
currently
what I'm saying.
second in the league in free throw attempts per game, behind Giannis. At 8.9 free throw attempts per game. He's shooting 90% from the free throw line. But what's your response to people that say he's a foul merchant or a foul baiter? That's kind of been the words thrown around when describing him.
Oh, because the best players that ever played the game wasn't shooting free throws? Again, is that what we're trying to say here?
Giannis averages 10.4 free throw attempts per game, too.
I mean, you go through history.
Right.
Everybody, all the best players that ever played the game
For sure.
got free throws because that's the best player. You're trying to stop the best player.
Like 80% of his
it's a
game.
skill.
Yeah, it's a skill.
The foul baiter, if I know you're not disciplined enough, you're going to reach, you're going to try to over-aggress yourself, you're going to jump, you're not going to be disciplined. I want to get fouls on you. Right? That's the point. Like,
I think the point is, am I fouling you or are you trying to get me to foul you? Am I actually fouling you or is the ref calling it because you're selling it?
But the reality is, efficiency is sexy. Effectiveness is sexy. Consistency is sexy.
He forces defenders into committing fouls by understanding their tendencies and exploiting their aggression. This isn't just about accumulating points. It's about controlling the game, putting pressure on the opponent's best defenders, and maintaining an elite level of efficiency. Every great scorer in NBA history, from Jordan to Shaq, has used the free throw line as a weapon.
This is game 1. Game 2 will be on Tuesday night. The scoop won't fall from Bane. Tracked down by Wiggins. Out to Wallace. Wallace attacking and slamming. Oh, Cason Wallace in transition with the block.
And that was great help side defense. Great block without back. Gilgeous-Alexander almost turned it over. Rick Carlisle thought he did. Dort has to hoist one up. And he knocks it down!
Bane's pass knocked away and stolen by Jalen Williams. 7th in the league in steals. Wiggins the lob. Oh my goodness! Jalen Williams with the one-hand throwdown off the alley-oop.
McDaniels on the drive to spin the layup. Blocked by Holmgren. Picked up by SGA.
Ability of the 7-footer. That's a spin move. It looks like he's lost his balance. The ability at that size to recover and not have that hit window first. Folks, you are looking at a big-time shot blocker.
Our chemistry it keeps getting better. You know, we always enjoy sharing the court together.
It's definitely special. Not every team is like this. You know, we have a special group and a special understanding between each other that all our individual goals will be reached if we can reach our team goals.
We all have the same common goal of wanting to win.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Fans now has center court for the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Bryant Trophy and the 2025 Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award. Here is ABC's Lisa Salters.
Thank you. Joined by Oklahoma City Thunder Chairman Clay Bennett, General Manager Sam Presti, and Head Coach Mark Daigneault. Here to present the Larry O'Brien Trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
Thank you, Lisa. These finals showcased a new generation of stars in the NBA and two great cities that could not be prouder of their teams. To the Indiana Pacers, throughout these playoffs, they never, ever gave up. Congratulations on a great run. And to the Oklahoma City Thunder, a team-first mentality, homegrown all-stars, and a very special culture. Clay Bennett, Sam Presti, Coach Daigneault, and this amazing team. Congratulations, you're the 2025 NBA champions.
The players from this team, they will be immortalized, not because they delivered a trophy to Oklahoma, but because they did so in a fashion that everyone in this state can easily relate to and understand, and that's their greatest legacy.
SGA's individual brilliance is undeniable, but what truly cemented the Thunder's championship run and positions them for a dynasty is how his strategic mindset elevates the entire team. This isn't just SGA's show. It's a meticulously built roster designed to complement his unique style.
Jokic to Porter. And Porter rattles in and out. That one halfway down. Here's Wallace, goes at Jokic.
When you look at the Thunder, you look at a bunch of guys that are willing to stand behind every guy that goes to do an interview. We're looking at
SGA's team, and these other two guys enhance, and the culture fits.
Thunder on pace to set an NBA record for highest average point differential in a season. Let's take a look if we can. The Thunder have close to a plus 13 point differential this season. If we look at the last 5 teams, you got the Lakers, Bucks, Bulls, Warriors, Celtics. Each of those 5 teams went on to win a championship in that season. Has OKC proven they can be a 16-win team?
You know, they're using Chet coming off the dribble handoff now with Harkenstein playing in the middle. So it's a lot of moving actions where you look at the March Madness, how they play with a lot of dribble, drive, kick, dribble, drive, kick, dribble, drive, kick. They do a lot of that.
Yeah.
And if you think about defense in the NBA, there's not a lot of disciplined teams that'll be able to, like, stop those drives after the third drive. And that's what they're doing. Defenses are breaking down. SGA usually have his hands on the ball with the third drive, fourth drive. Defenses break down.
Of these unique champions each year, that then gets translated into some notion that the league doesn't want dynasties. I'm perfectly comfortable with dynasties.
Maybe in the future in Oklahoma City, but the core with the 3 players with Shai, Chet, and Jalen Williams, those 3 players under 26 years old will be the constant face of this organization.
Unlike past Thunder teams with multiple MVPs who perhaps didn't quite fit, this iteration has a clear pecking order with SGA as the tone setter for a defense-first culture. His ability to draw attention allows the other young talents like Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren to thrive in a fluid, motion-heavy offense. The front office has built a sustainable model with shrewd contract management and an abundance of draft picks, setting them up to buck the current trend of parity and establish a true dynasty. As Adam Silver himself said, he's perfectly comfortable with dynasties, and the Thunder are poised to deliver. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's championship season wasn't just about impressive statistics. It was a strategic masterpiece. His control over the game's pace, his lethal mid-range game, and his unparalleled ability to dissect and attack defensive rotations have provided a blueprint for modern NBA greatness. The OKC Thunder have arrived, and with Shai leading the charge, they're not just here for one title, they're here to stay. The Chessmaster has brought the crown home, and the league is on notice.